Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, the idea is that I'm reviewing every single movie ever made, and I'm going through the movies in alphabetical order according to this list that's on Wikipedia, and it's got 65,000 movies on it. I'm going to do every one, and this is episode 9, and the movie this week is called One Night. So last week I reviewed a movie called 1 Mile to You, and I said it was the most boring movie I've ever seen. Well, it turns out it doesn't get to hold that title for very long, because now One Night is the most boring movie I've ever seen. And it's no contest. It's absolutely insane how much more boringer this movie is than the last one. I feel like a complete idiot. I didn't know they made movies this boring. I didn't know it was possible. And I kind of feel like a kid who hasn't done their homework and is showing up to school, because I don't have a lot to say about this. Like, when I watch these movies for the reviews, I write notes. It might be surprising to you because I don't always have a lot to say, but look, this is what I wrote for the movie Plus One, right? And this is what I wrote for the movie One Night, because there's just nothing in this movie. It's just people sitting around talking, and they're not talking about anything interesting. Okay, let me tell you the plot summary, because there is almost a plot. It's about a couple, right? They're like teenagers, and they're going to prom, and then after prom there's like a party, but they don't go to the party, they just hang out in a hotel room, sort of getting to know each other. And at the same time there's this adult couple who are there, and they're also just sort of hanging around this completely barren, empty hotel with no other signs of life in it. And the movie begins with a weird monologue from the adult lady, about revisiting the past. And I can't remember. She just talks and talks for like 2 minutes while you watch them get ready. It's very boring. She's like talking about reminiscing and experiencing things that have happened. And then during the course of the movie, you realize that the adult couple are the teenage couple from the future. I know, crazy, right? It's a time travel movie, but all they do is just hang around and occasionally have very brief conversations with their past selves. And they're just in the hotel. So the teenage couple, they just got together and they're chilling, and the adult couple, surprise, surprise, their relationship is on the rocks, and they have a bunch of arguments. And these arguments are dull, very boring. And I realize that not every kind of movie is for everyone. Like, I don't think I'm a romantic drama kind of guy, but there's no point to any of it, it feels like. They sort of allude to things that have happened in the past, like the guy travels work a lot, so the woman doesn't trust him and feels alone sometimes. But they're given like the briefest mentions, and they just usually devolve into like normal bickering about like trust and like faith and like commitment. So the performances are alright, despite the adult versions of the kids looking nothing like each other. Like, you wouldn't have guessed that they were meant to be those same people, because they look fucking nothing like each other. But yeah, the casting is good. I think they could have done better with actual writing, because these are okay actors. The dialogue is like nothing. It's atrocious. And yeah, nothing happens. So I think the adult couple have an argument, and then they make up at the end. And the two kids are like, let's hang out together and go out. That's basically all that happens from the start of the movie to the end. It's like, what the fuck? Oh, and the teenage girl mentions right at the end that she's like, okay, I have this dream, but you're gonna laugh at me, you're gonna think it's stupid. And the boy's like, no, tell me what it is, I bet it's very cool. And she's like, I want to build a time machine. And then she draws it on a little napkin. She's like, look, you go in one end and then you come out in the past. And that's the little thing that wraps it all up, that makes it a good story. She built the time machine. That's why she was talking about it at the start, because time travel. Anyway, this movie fucking blows. The only good thing about it is it's 1 hour and 15 minutes, which is quite short. So, that's all I have to say about that movie. It's not good. It's bad. And I give it 1 out of 4 stars. Again, acknowledging that I'm not the target audience for this movie, but I'm doing this stupid YouTube thing. I can say whatever I like about any movie or anything. So yeah, 1 star, very bad. Don't watch this. So that's the end of the review for this week. I know it was kind of a wet fart, but hey, you're gonna put out a few clunkers, right? Every now and again. What can I say? I tried my best. Next week, I'll be reviewing a comedy movie called One Night in San Francisco. That might be what it's called, or it might not be. Who knows? And I'm very much looking forward to reviewing this, because it's going to have something in it, some kind of story or some jokes or just anything. Anyway, thanks for watching all the way to the end of this video, and I would like to say thank you to anyone who watches my videos and supports the channel. It actually means a whole lot to me when I see basically any activity on these videos, because I didn't expect anything at all. So the fact that there is actually people who watch these, that means a lot. So yeah, if you're watching this, you're alright. Thank you. Wait a minute, who's that? I'm you, from 10 years in the future. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing this again. I'm gonna fucking cut you. Whoa.